Hi everyone. So I have 100 tote bags that I want to make. So these are the materials I'm going to be using. Yes. So I'm going to be sewing. I'm going to be cutting this bag now. I'm also going to be sewing them, and I'm also going to be customizing them in this same video. So I want you to follow me as I do all these things. So I'm going to be using this black, and I'm also going to be using pink. I'll also make maybe some of it depending on how it goes. So you're going to be seeing everything. So I'm going to start by cutting. Okay, this material, oh my goodness, it's so beautiful, so nice, thick.
The sewing and the printing took me about a week, although I wasn't working on the bags full time a day. Okay, so I was also doing some other things. I majorly worked when there was light, although I also hone gen when necessary. So the printing, the sewing and every other thing took me about a week. When you are cutting bulk orders, you have to be creative so that you won't be cutting one after the other. You have to just derive a way of cutting it in bulk, and this has really been helpful for me, this method, especially when cutting the handles, even when cutting the main body. And in no time I was done cutting the black. I use black and pink for these bags. In no time I was done cutting, and the next thing I did was just to go ahead and weave the bag. So I prefer weaving the bag before cutting. Yes, I prefer weaving the bags before cutting because it makes it more neater. If you are not using French seam, first French seam take more time, and it also consume fabric. So if you have a weaving machine, it will be so good to use it to finish the rough edges, because leaving the rough edges inside the bag without weaving or without using French seam to finish it, it usually looks so unprofessional and unattractive. So it is good when it comes to sewing these tote bags or any other thing I'm sewing. I like paying attention to it. And at this point, I want to thank all my customers that has one time or the other patronize me and come back and say, I want to buy more. I appreciate you. God bless you all. Yes, so doing this has really been helpful. So there is no machine that you have that you will enjoy at the end of the day, and giving this a very good finishing is a plus. And at this point I was done sewing the black, so I commenced the pink after cutting them also. Yes, I commenced the pink. Yes, and in no time I was done weaving them also. Black was actually more than pink that I made. Black was more than pink. So it's more than pink, and it is time to start sewing. This is actually another day. It's another day. The day I cut the black, I cut it in the morning and I weave it in the middle of the night. Yes, although I was wearing the same clothes but I weave it the middle of the night, and this is around 7 p.m. now, and I commenced the sewing of the pink, and I think I finished the sewing of this pink the second day. I couldn't finish because I couldn't finish it for some reasons, because this one is about, I think, 30 plus 30 pieces or 40 pieces. So this is the second day. I was just trying to also finish up the pink. I did only some of the handles the other day, and I commenced this one this day. So this is early in the morning, around 8 a.m. so you can see, and this should be around in the evening time. I was done sewing everything, and And in my mind I was like, thank God. So at this point it is time to cut all the threads that may be hanging on the bag. This is very necessary. You have to pay attention to all these things. Not that your customers will carry the bag and there will be thread hanging around. And it's actually small sizes, not big sizes. Okay, yeah, and it looks so nice, portable and beautiful. One thing I love about tote bag is no matter how small it is, it will still contain whatsoever thing you want to put inside. So I was done cutting, sewing, weaving, all those things. It is time to print. Yes, so I'm going to be using two colors, both white and black. So on black I'm going with white color, and guess what, it's so nice. The white looks so beautiful on the black. Yeah, looks so beautiful on the black. So this is a souvenir bag. So who said souvenir can be boring? Hey, no more boring souvenirs. So no more boring souvenirs. And guess what, there is nobody that you are going to give this souvenir tote bag souvenir to that they will not appreciate it. At this time there was no light, so we have to continue. So we are using our camp gas to do it. So if you are into printing, I would suggest unless if you are living in area where you have constant light, but if not, you need to find a way or find a solution to it. So we have this camp gas and stove iron. So I have two of these stove irons, so that's what we usually use to cure the mesh. I'm using Places for this. You know, Places, you have to cure it immediately. So and because there was no light, we just say okay, let's continue with the gas iron, and that was what we were using. It was working perfectly well because that's actually what we use when there's no light. But when you want to use this, you have to be like two. At this point we were three here. My sister was around and my husband were doing it together. So I was printing, my sister was turning the bags inside out, and my husband was curing the bag for us, and we just put the camera on the tripod. So no cameraman today. And the work was going. Division of labor, you know now, division of labor is breaking down of work into smaller units. Yeah, at least to make the work faster. If you are doing something like this, even if it is just small person, someone that can just help you out, it will make it easy for you. Only you cannot do it. If not, you're going to stress yourself so much, and at the end of the day you might not even get a perfect job. Yeah, because you have to print everything. If you are going to do it yourself, print everything down, then after you are going to start curing. You know, it can be stressful. Yeah, if it's not much, only one person can do it, but bag that is up to 100, 200, I will encourage or advise you that invite people that will assist you. And that is what I told one of my students. I said, train people around you. Don't just be doing it yourself. Train people around you. Yeah, so at this point we now have lights. Yes, we now have electricity. So it makes it more easier. We use heat press to cure the bags, and it is time to start printing on pink. So I decided to go with black ink for this. The whole looks so beautiful. Yeah, because white will not be so nice on this baby pink material, so it's better to use black so that it's going to stay visible on the bag. So I was saying, train people around you if you know how to do something, so that they will be able to assist you. You can see my sister was here now trying to lift the the board up so that it will be easy for me. And within, it wasn't up to an hour, we were done printing on these bags. Yeah, we're done printing. It's actually 80 bags. I later made 80 bags for her because of for some reasons. Yeah. So it's 80 bags, and within 45 minutes we were done with all these bags, and they look so beautiful. If you want to learn screen printing, my screen printing class is still 10,000 naira. Please join the class to know how to do this thing. It's one thing to know how to sew, but if you sew this bag now and you take it to somebody like me that will print for you, it will be more expensive. You take it to printer to print for you. How much will it be? How much your gain be? Okay, but if you can do something like this, at least you, even if you are not doing it all the time, maybe sometimes you are busy, you give it to a printer to print for you, but you know that you can do it yourself. Why not? After sewing, you go ahead and print, and at the end of the day you have more profits. Okay, some people, they will work, and they're actually working for somebody else. May we not work for somebody else. So okay, so the screen printing class is 10,000 naira. If you want to register for the class, go to the description box below. You're going to see the link to my WhatsApp. Just come and tell me that you want to register for screen printing class. Yes, the class is 10,000 naira. Okay, come and register. If you also want to learn tote bags, business, how to take bulk orders, how much you should charge, the class has been wonderful. It has been, we started on 15th of this month, and the class has been wonderful, especially when we were calculating how much you should take for bulk orders, how much you take for one. In fact, the class has been wonderful. It has been wonderful. So you can also join us. Yeah, join the class. Yeah, the class is still 7.5. Yeah, I will still sell it for you 7.5 if you are chatting me up now. Yes, come and learn how to sew tote bag. Not just sewing tote bag, learn how to charge. All of you are asking me, how much should I charge for this? Come and learn how to charge. I also have paper bag class, which is 2.5. So I have screen printing class 10,000 naira, tote bag class 7.5, paper bag and business card class, which is 2,500 naira. More classes are still coming because a lot of you are requesting, please teach us this, please teach us that. Don't worry, I like giving it all. So more classes are coming. So for these 3 classes, come and join, because they enter each other. If you know how to sew tote bag, you should be able to know how to do screen printing. And you should also be able to do packaging yourself. You can do your business card, you can do your paper bag for yourself. And I was done, everything was done, or should I say we were done. I wasn't the only one that did it. We all did the printing together, and it is time to package it and we bill it to the owner. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to leave your comment in the comment section below. Thank you so much. I love you all. Bye.